Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Vidnoye Sports Palace, just on the outskirts of Moscow, Russia, for the first in a potential 3 games in this playoff match between Sparta and Municipal Targoviste from Romania. Our host tonight, Sparta, playing in the white shorts, red tops, Targoviste with distinctive orange jerseys and blue shorts. So these teams will partake in the best of 3 playoff, starting today here in Russia. We'll have the return leg in Romania on Friday, and then if it's needed, if it's 1-1, we'll go back to the final game in Russia a week tomorrow. So if we're going to look at the form guide heading into this game, then you'd have to look at Sparta as the heavy favourites. The hosts come into this game with a 10-2 record from the group stages. And due to the fact that the final 8's host, Ekaterinburg, they'll be exempt from the playoffs. Sparta will therefore be ranked as the top team in this playoff stage. Sparta, of course, no strangers to success in this competition. Former 4-time winners. Also came runner-up in 2011. And they really dominated their Group A, with only Bourges Basket being able to keep close to them. So 10-2 record, as we say, unbeaten at home. The Vidnoye Sports Palace, something of a fortress for this Sparta side. The visitors tonight, Municipal Targoviste from Romania. They finished 5th in Group B with a 4-8 record and actually come into this playoff section ranked number 15, the last place team. They managed to get through with a last gasp win over Good Angels Kasici. That win eliminating UE Sopron in the process. And I think if you had asked the coach, Florinini, at the beginning of the season whether he would have been happy just to make the playoffs, he would have given you a delighted thumbs up. There is Florinini, going over some last-minute instructions with his team. Of course, a former under-18 and under-16 national men's coach in Romania. Heavily experienced. On the opposing bench, its head coach of Sparta, it's Poki Chapman. Very long association with the Sparta team, and also had a few stints as coach of the Slovak Republic. She's got a fellow American alongside her, Christy Sides, and also the Russian Andrei Ruzanov, fellow assistant coach. There is Poki Chapman just going through the final drills and preparations. So, as we go into this evening's game, Sparta ranked number 1 in the playoffs, also the highest scorers during the group stages, and Targoviste will do well to contain them. Targoviste winning that last game in the group stages against Good Angels Kasici, but prior to that had lost 6 on the bounce. They'll be looking for a strong start this evening and need some key players to turn up. None more so than Gabriela Marginian. She needs to have a big game to any chance of an upset tonight. But she's currently ranked number 5 in points per game after the group stages, averaging just under 18 points. Targoviste. Some final handshakes there. The blue shirts and orange piping. And Sparta all in white. So here we go in this first playoff game. Sparta are hosts, Romanian visitors of Targoviste. And we're off, and there's the tip-off. And an early touch for Simone Augustus from Sparta. Spreads it wide for the first attempt on goal. And Beliakova gets the home crowd cheering straight away. Stoenescu getting an early touch for Targoviste. Milkovic with a big free attempt. No, can't quite make it. And there's the fast break. It's Augustus. Great ball handling skills. Andrea Hutanu back there just to cut off that pass. And there's Candice Dupree. We're seeing a lot of her this evening, I'm sure. Hutanu doing a good job just to intercept that pass there. Natalie Viru. Becky Hammond finding her range very early on. Sparta doubling their lead. 4 points to 0. Here's that lady, Gabriella Marginian. No success on that occasion, but it's come back out into the hands of Marja Milkovic. Matic takes over. Marginian, lovely dummy. Oh, and just caresses it off the backboard. And that's Targoviste's first points of the evening. Sparta straight back up the other end. Becky Hammond finding a range for the second time in this evening, just hangs delightfully in the air, caresses the ball in. Foul drawn there. I believe it was Natalia Viru. Just look for a bit of confirmation. Yeah, just steps across. Marja Milkovic giving her no room. Stoenescu moves on to Milkovic. Stoenescu, time and space. Oh, just outside the arc, can't quite make it. It's a fast break, Hammond. Beliakova just missing there with a 3. Milkovic drives into the paint. Some good defense. Natalia Vera using all her height in there. Hammond onto Augustus. Uses the screen, finds a little bit of space. Just inside the paint, makes no mistake with the 2. Sparta 8, Targoviste 4. Stoenescu, well marshalled by Augustus. It's Milkovic. Stoenescu, plenty of time. Makes the 3. Sparta defense will have to be a little bit quicker up on Stoenescu. Far too much time and space. Picks her spot, makes no mistake. Rebecca Hammond, very much a home favourite, having an impact thus far. And here is Hammond. Use the screen from Dupree. Dupree twisting and turning, trying to muscle her way into the paint. Hammond from distance, unbelievable range. Oh, diminutive little figure, but plenty of power. Sparta opening up a 4-point gap. It's Milkovic. And the steal from Viru moves it on to Hammond. Sets it back for Augustus and just finger rolls it in. Simone Augustus getting involved early doors. But there's Stoenescu. Replies straight away with a 2. Here's Augustus. Used the screen from Viru there, but I think the foul was called. Augustus, highly successful player. Member of that American 2012 Olympic winning team. Here she is, she gets it underway. Belikova there tried to run at it, had a bit of free time, bit of a snapshot. Stoenescu. Back into Milkovic. Arginian. No joy there from range. Just coming up to the halfway point in this first quarter. Sparta in control, but Targoviste hanging in there and really not a great deal in it. Augustus driving in. Makes the 2. Takes her on to 6 points for the evening. A native of Baton Rouge in Louisiana. Pass it on to Dupree. Can't quite make it. Some good work there by Matic. Sweeping up in her own paint. Here is Matic looking to set something. Stoenescu trying to help. Gets half a yard. Milkovic from distance. Oh, nothing but net. Lovely shot. Big 3. Reduces the deficit to just 3 points now. Oh, Milkovic and Hammond certainly finding their range for their respective sides thus far. Big distance on these 3-pointers. Viru twisting and turning. Looks like she took a knock to the face. Into Matic. The foul's been given. Great speedy break there by Targoviste. Matic using all that power. That'll be an interesting battle tonight, her versus Natalia Viru. Gabriella Margini in there, fading away, off balance, but finds the net, takes her up to 6 points for the evening. Belikinova from distance. There's Marina Kazana getting involved. She's just introduced into the action. Here's Margini in again. Matic, lovely dummy, found the space. It's a bit scrappy, but Sparta come away with it. Augustus. Lovely hands. Oh, and just glides it off the top of her fingers. Simone Augustus, 8 points. Sparta have a 3-point lead. Just 10 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Matti Ajavon. Gabriella Marginian. She looks like she's got her eye in already. Reduces the deficit to just the 1. Beliakova, plenty of time to pick a spot on the 3, but couldn't quite make it. And there's the fast break, Marginian. Some good transition defense, but they lost Hutanu, and Hutanu goes in. And that gives Targoviste the lead for the first time. 18 points to 17 in the Romanians' favour. Lovely little reverse ball in there by Matti Ajavon. Saw the space. Great running by Hutanu just to finish it off. There's Marina Kazina there. And the foul drawn, I think, given against Matic on that occasion. So Kazina will go from the line. 27-year-old spent her entire career in Russia. And there you go. Makes that first one look very easy indeed. Can't quite make the second one, but there's Augustus cleaning up. And they keep it going. Elisa Aguilar, veteran Spaniard, now on the court. 18 points apiece. Just over 2 minutes left in this first period. Tikhonenko, all the time in the world, couldn't quite convert. And here is Aguilar. Making an immediate impact. Diminutive Spaniard. One of the best guards to come out of Spain. Matic moves it on, looking to set something. There's Claudia Pop. She's crowded out. Augustus all over. Foul given. Travelling. Just as Gabriella Margini was about to pull the trigger there. Aguilar. Sparta back with a 2-point lead now. 80 seconds left in this first period. Here's the fast break. Marginian. And fouled unceremoniously by Elisa Aguilar. Aguilar using all of her experience there, just stepping across, preventing the scoring opportunity. Mati Ajivon on the arc, what can she do? Managed to spin it out wide to Marginian. Yes, Marginian with a big three. Targoviste retake the lead. That's Marginian on 11 points already. Could be a big game for her this evening. Kazina trying her luck from range. Yep, she finds it as well. Nothing in it at the moment. Topsy-turvy lead. Marina Kazina, lovely stuff. Here's Ajivon driving into the paint. I think a foul given against Sonia Petrovic there. Ajivon's first points of the evening. Gets the foul as well. She should go up for the bonus point. Ajivon making no mistake. Targoviste, 2-point lead opening up. Here comes Sparta in the form of Sonia Petrovic. There's a quick turnover though. Here's Marginian. Looks for the two. Thinks better of it. Moves it back. Tikhonenko twisting and turning in the paint. Excellent play. Aguilar. There goes the buzzer. What a cracking first period. Nothing to split the teams, 26 points apiece. Sparta definitely started the brighter, but Targoviste come right back into it. Gabriella Marginin finding her range. She's on 11 points already for the evening. Coach Pokey Chapman, Christy Size and Andrei Ruzanov all helping out there with some last minute guidance on how to come back to this spirited Municipal Targoviste team. Well, it looks like the form guide's gone out the window. Just seeing some highlights, Simone Augustus. And we're underway. And it's Ajavon up against Aguilar. Claudia Pop using the screen from Stoenescu. Ajavon trying to take over, but the foul's been called. Aguilar taking a breather. Becky Hammond back on. And there's Matti Ajavon driving in, making the two. Andrea Hutanu passes on to Ajavon. Stoenescu looking to feed Ksenia Tikhanenko, but Tikhanenko unable, just off balance there. Sparta come away with Hammond into Dupree. Dupree makes it, draws the foul. Candice Dupree will go from the line. Ranked number 8 in field goals made during the group stages. Normally pretty consistent from the line, but not on that occasion. Here's Ajavon. Targoviste extend their lead. And then Ajavon immediately fouls Becky Hammond at the other end. Talia Viru back in the action. Here is Hammond. Uses the screen for Kazina. Feeds it on Beliakova. Beliakova from distance. 5 points thus far. Lovely technique from the arc. Ajavon for the big three. Can't quite make it. Beliakova. Oh, bit of a mistake. Oh, she's not happy with herself. Great pressure from Ajavon. Great defense from Matti Ajavon there. Stoenescu, oh, lucky to get away with that, but she drives into the paint. Talia Viru sweeps up. Hammond interchanges passes with Beliakova. Uses the screen from Viru, drives into the paint, sets up the three chance. Oh, lovely. Marina Kazina there from distance. The timeout called. And there is Kazina. Excellent technique from beyond the arc. As coach Florinini Targoviste distributes his orders. He'll be happy with the way things have started though this evening. Targoviste were heavy underdogs going into this game, but they've proved the exact opposite. Targoviste just hurried along there by the officials. Keen to get this second period back underway. The Sparta teammates having some words amongst themselves. They don't need to up their game if they're going to keep with this spirited display from the Romanian outfit. And it's Targoviste to get us back underway through Ajavon. Stoenescu. Claudia Pop uses the screen. Andrea Vitani with plenty of space there. Ajavon takes over from the arc. Naya's come back out and it's swept up by Petrovic. She offloads. Becky Hammond. Becky Hammond, bit of space, opens up, aims from distance, and what a shot! Like a missile, no mistake. Pretty low trajectory, but it was only going to one place. Foul call against Petrovic, and she'll take a breather. Welcome back on Simone Augustus. Petrovic all over Marginian there. Tikhonenko. Sparta 33, Targoviste 32. Here's Augustus. Lovely change of pace, drives into the paint. Can't quite finish it off. Swept up by Hitanu, moves it on to Ajavon. Ajavon tries with a field goal attempt, but no joy. Beliakova waits for Becky Hammond to start pulling the strings again. Targoviste are going to have to stop giving any room to Hammond. Nati Ajavon takes the rebound there, plenty of time. Stoenescu, was she fouled there? No. Referee decides not, but she manages to finish it off. Puts Targoviste back into the lead. Boki Chapman looks on. Sparta team are currently trailing. Confirmation that was actually Marginian with that last score for Targoviste. Apologies, not Stoenescu. Becky Hammond back to Natalia Viru. Simone Augustus will take over, finds Hammond with some space. Tries for another one of those threes, but unsuccessful on this occasion. Targoviste come away through Ajavon. Claudia Pop drives in and makes it. First points on the board for Claudia Pop this evening. Under a bit of pressure there, did really well just to bring her arms around and finish it off. And Kuta Stoenescu there with the foul. Believe it was on Augustus. Yeah, just a little bit too quickly to try and defend there. Coming up to the halfway point in this second period. The home score gets the crowd going. It's that woman again, Simone Augustus. Takes her into double figures for the evening. Candice Dupree with a 2 that takes Sparta back in front. Stoenescu moves it on to Matic. Matic. He's a little bit scrappy in there. Both teams claiming the ball's theirs, but we'll start again with Ankuta Stoenescu. Mati Ajavon uses the screen from Matic. Drives into the paint. Oh, what a big block there from Candice Dupree. Stoenescu. Ajavon ended up facing the ceiling. Not sure how that happened, but she's back on her feet. No harm done. Stoenescu. Hutanu. Into Matic. Ajavon completely missed it. Oh, but Stoenescu with a great retrieve. And Ajavon finishes it off. Great work then. Stoenescu, 23-year-old Romanian. Quick off her feet there. Dupree and Augustus interchaining passes back to Becky Hammond. The foul's called. Mati Ajavon. Ajavon just reaching round the back there of Becky Hammond. So Hammond will go from the line. Born in South Dakota in the States, but played the majority of her career in Russia and represents the Russian national team. And Becky Hammond making no mistake. Ivanka Matic gets us back underway for Targoviste. Sparta with a 1-point lead. Stoenescu from range. Back off the ring into the willing arms of Simone Augustus. Drives in, feeds Dupree. Dupree just lost control of it. Just wonder if she had half an eye on the next pass there, rather than the actual ball in her hands. Stoenescu. Stoenescu, some good pace. Looks for options. Matic provides it. Milkovic drives in the paint. Drives hard. Draws the foul. And finishes it off. So she'll get to go for the bonus point. Katerina Ruzanova there, I believe. The guilty party for Sparta. Here is Milkovic. And gets the three-point play. Quick spin out to Harberman. Fakes the three. Drives in. Feeds it back to Augustus, but the rebound comes out into the willing hands of Marja Milkovic. Hutanu uses the screen. Allows Marginian to get some action. She passes it back in. But Matic can't quite do it, and it's a bit scrappy. Hammond comes away with it. Oh, look at that, great technique. Bounce pass round the back. Even when she was on her backside. Great technique there. Oh, and then finishes it off with a big three. That really is top draw from Rebecca Hammond. Milkovic into Matic, powered away. She's well guarded though by Viru. Viru switches it out. Hammond with it. Viru continues a run, it almost receives it, but Stoenescu's there. And then she's crowded out. Ruzanova and Viru almost double teaming her there. Kazina comes back on there for Viru. And it's Ankuta Stoenescu who gets us back underway for Targoviste. Just 1 point game in it at the moment. Sparta have the most slender advantages. Targoviste working it round, but Simone Augustus for Sparta comes away with it. Moves it into Dupree, twisting and turning in the paint. And a fade away. Lovely stuff from Dupree. Being marked by two people, but on the fadeaway, still had the presence of mind to finish it off. Matic at the other end for Targoviste, causing problems with their size and power. Now, I can't quite get it there. It's swept up by Katerina Ruzanova. Moves it on quickly. Here's Dupree. Oh, another quick score from Dupree. Little mini scoring streak there by Sparta. Dupree again in quick succession. A few confused faces there. Entirely sure what's happened. Sparta have had a little bit of a scoring run there. And there we go, the replay just explains it. Gabriella Marginian just stopped in her tracks. I think it was Marina Kazina there. Takes Sparta up to 5 team fouls. And Marginian makes it. Sparta 46, Targoviste 43. We're inside the final 25 seconds of the half. Ruzanova finds Kazina. What can Kazina do? Oh, can't quite make it. 10 seconds. Can Targoviste gets one final score? Milkovic looks at her options. Fakes and goes for the big three. Oh, lovely stuff from range. Marja Milkovic just beats the buzzer with a big three. What a perfect time. And that's a great view of that lovely three-pointer. And what has been a topsy-turvy roller coaster match, both teams exchanging the lead on numerous occasions. Municipal, Targoviste have defied everyone's expectations. And the first half, who would have thought it? It's ended 46 points apiece. As the players take a break, we'll be back in about 10 minutes or so in this Euroleague for women. Make sure you come back and join us. It's anyone's game. We'll see you for this cracking second half in store. So, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Vidnoia Sports Palace. If you're just joining us, what a cracking first half you missed. Sparta, our hosts, welcoming Municipal Targoviste from Romania. And there's nothing to split them, 46 points apiece. Sparta definitely started off the brighter of the two, but Targoviste came right back. And they took a 4-point lead going into the end of the first period. Sparta managed to outscore them by the same margin in the second period. And that's how we find ourselves where we are. Becky Hammond, just in your picture there, top scoring for Sparta with 15 points. And she's been equalled by Gabriela Marginian for Targoviste. Simone Augustus, ably supporting Hammond. She's knocked in 10 points. Whilst Matti Ajavon and Marja Milkovic have also contributed 9 points apiece to Targoviste's cause. So, the team ranked number 1 in the playoffs are drawing with the team ranked number 15. And on the balance of the first half's play, this game could go either way. We'll have to see if the home crowd can G up their team. Candice Dupree there, number 4, not quite firing on the cylinders that we expect from her. Gabriela Marginian there, number 44 for Targoviste. Already well into double figures. Ksenia Tikhonenko will start the second half for Targoviste, and we get back underway with Evgenia Belyakova, who immediately passes it on to Becky Hammond. Simone Augustus looking for the room. Viru provides the screen. Here is Viru. The foul's called. Is that Tikhonenko giving against her in the end? No. Andrea Hitanu, I think, the guilty party. Hammond just managing to find the ball into Augustus. Moves around the court pretty quickly. Candice Dupree finishes it off. That takes her on to 10 points. And Sparta draw first blood in this second half. Targoviste looking to strike straight back, but no. Augustus comes away with it. Manages to feed Belyakova. She makes the 3, and that opens up a 5-point gap for Sparta. And that's about as big a gap they've had for a while. But Tikhonenko strikes back straight away. Ksenia Tikhonenko, 20 years old. Represented her country at the under-19 and under-17 World Championships. Marginian just cleaning things up there. Manages to move it on to Milkovic. Marginian with a change of pace, drives into the paint, but she's blocked by Belyakova. We're down the other end with Dupree. Dupree drives into the low post, finishes it off in style. Five points to the lead for Sparta. There's Milkovic. Feed Claudia Pop from outside the arc, and yes, she makes it. Claudia Pop striking straight back there for Targoviste. Lovely technique. Nothing but net. Reduces the deficit to 3. That's Hitanu against Viru in there. Hitanu coming off better. Here's Marginian. High basketball IQ, that lady. Great awareness at all times. Milkovic Argentinians lurking. There's Claudia Pop, tried again for another three. Couldn't quite make it in that occasion. Becky Hammond comes away with it. Feeds the bounce pass into Viru. And Natalia Viru doesn't make mistakes from there. Just got the right side of Ksenia Tikhonenko there. Finish it off with a plum. Pokey Chapman, head coach of Sparta, looks on. Becky Hammond demanding the ball. Matti Ajavon back on the court for Targoviste. Here's Simone Augustus for Sparta. Watched by Claudia Pop, but Pop can't do anything about that. Little fake there, and then Augustus finishes off from just inside. Just a little half yard, just dropped the shoulder, was all she needed. Here is Ajavon. Try for the two. And Ajavon left it there, I think, thinking it was going to be her ball, but it's gone the other way. Sparta now with a 7-point lead. Targoviste just need to hang on here in this third period. 4 minutes gone. Hammond there trying with the field goal. Viru can't quite clean it up. Targoviste do need to hang on, because when Sparta get a bit of momentum, that's when they're at their most dangerous. Marginian onto Ajavon for Targoviste. Tikhonenko. Ajavon tries to use the screen from Hitanu, drives into the paint. It's a bit scrappy in the end. Hammond comes away with it for Sparta. Feeds it back into Augustus. Lovely interplay there. Transitional defence from Targoviste was all over the place. Augustus moves up to 14 points. This is a little scoring streak here for Sparta. Marginian and co need to get on top of this. There is Ajavon, tries for the three, but no, comes back off the ring. Becky Hammond brings it away. Lovely change of hands, drives in. Oh, and finishes it off. That low centre of gravity, changes direction and pace. And it's got the nous and the technique to finish it off with a classy finger roll. The timeout called. Targoviste just need to reassemble their defensive lineup. Florin Nini can't be too happy with his side start to this second half. Targoviste need to get Marginian back in this game and scoring. Need to start finding some range from outside the arc. Crowd here of all ages in Vidnoji, enjoying some high quality action. This Euroleague for Women playoff. So as things stand, Sparta 11-point lead, 61 points to 50. Less than 5 minutes to go in this second period. Tikhonenko immediately trying to get things going for Targoviste, but no joy. Becky Hammond comes away with it for the home side. All the way around the back, tries to lay it up. Tikhonenko sweeps up, Moves it on to Andrea Hutanu. And Matija Javon takes that familiar position just outside the arc, pulling the strings. Javon again uses the screen. Feeds it into Tikhonenko in the low post. Oh, agonisingly around the world, round the hoop. And came back out the wrong way for Targoviste. That ball seemed to defy gravity. Took all the time in the world as it rolled round the rim. Here's Marginian, bit of space opening up, drives into the paint. Vitaly Vera with an excellent block. Tikhonenko comes away with it. Apologies, sorry, that was Matic on that occasion. Here is Matic, crowded out by Viru. And then Dupree with some smart defensive work. Whips it out. Belyakova, bit of time. Looked up, found her range. 11 points for her this evening. A real team effort from Sparta, sharing the points amongst themselves. Ivanka Matic looking for Ajavon. Candice Dupree, quick off the marks. Augustus will take a break. Sonia Petrovic, 24-year-old from Serbia, will come back on. Turned 24 yesterday, did Petrovic. She'll be looking for a nice birthday present. So Sparta definitely come back out in this second half fighting. It's like a different team. Targoviste really haven't got into their rhythm yet. And Sparta have opened up a 14-point lead. Targoviste need to do something about this little scoring run. And the foul given there. Not quite clear what that was for. But we'll go again with Sonia Petrovic. And Elisa Aguilar offers the return pass. Plenty of patience. Just worked it back to Petrovic. On that occasion, Belyakova. She's found some good range tonight. Here's Atavon and via deflection. Doesn't matter, it's gone in. Targoviste needed that. Sparta are getting away from them ever so slightly. Great technique, managed to keep going. Belyakova into Kazina. Here's Matija Javon. The fast break. Petrovic guarding. Some good transitional defense from the home side. Here's Marginian. She hasn't really got going yet in this second half. Matic in the low post. Ivanka Matic using all her power there. 13 points the gap. We're into the last 100 seconds of this third period. Can Targoviste get back into it? Elisa Aguilar, vastly experienced Spanish guard. Viru trying to sweep up. It's all a bit bitty, but she gets away with it. Marginian able to strike back straight away. That takes her on to 17 points for the evening. Still 13 points the lead for Sparta. Here's Petrovic. Ajavon with a fast break. Can she get Targoviste back into this? They need some threes. Marginian back to Matic. Matic with a two. Excellent break from Targoviste. Plenty of options available. Aguilar finds Sonia Petrovic. Casina back to Aguilar and tries the big three, but no. Matic sweeps up onto Ajavon. Change of pace, good hands. Feeds it back into Marginian. Lovely reverse pass there by Ajavon. Round the back, great technique. Aguilar managing to find Belyakova there, and crowd seemed a little bit subdued, but she got the three. The crowd seemed to have gone a little bit quiet, but no particular reason why, as their side have come right back into it in this third period. 72 points to 60 to score. The home side in control. What have Targoviste got left? Elsewhere around Europe this evening, CCC Polkowice beat Nadezhda 74 points to 71. Numerous other games tipping off this evening in the start of these playoffs. In Vidnoye, it's Sparta, our hosts, commanding lead, 12 points. Targoviste just dropped off the boil in that last period. So there goes the buzzer. What have Targoviste got left? Strong effort required now. Home side looked utterly dominant in that last period. Natalia Vieri there doing commanding work. Ajavon. Oh, that's the start they needed. Targoviste, the quick three. That reduces the deficit to just 9 points. Couple more of them for the Romanians. Should see them right back into it. Here's Simone Augustus for the hosts. Into Viru, moves it on to Petrovic, and Petrovic comes straight back. Matic. To Claudia Pop, here's Ajavon. Pop with a bit of room, can she make the three? No, agonisingly close. Falls back into the arms of Simone Augustus. Sparta come away again. And Augustus head down and almost just battery rammed Marginian there. Marginian's back on her feet though. Augustus tries the field goal, no, it comes back. Tikhanenko cleans up, moves it on to Claudia Pop. 12 points in it. Pop can't quite make it there. Viru just blocks her. Here's Petrovic, and that's a bit loose as well. Matiajavon for the visitors. All the way around the back. Can't quite make it, unfortunately. So it's Sparta and Khimki Moscow region Vidnoye with a commanding lead. Still plenty of time though left in this period. And there's Candice Dupree extending that lead. Targoviste need to go on a scoring run of their own. Atavon and Marginian look like the two people most capable of doing. Here is Ajavon, yes, another big three. That's what they need. Lovely technique there from Matti Ajavon. But Sparta, straight back into it. There's Candice Dupree, takes her up to 16 points for the evening. 13 points the lead. Matic. Stonescu gives it straight back to her. Is that Natalia Vieri there on Matic? Two centres combining, battling hard against each other. Ajavon fakes the three, drives into the paint. Back to Marginian. Ajavon under a great deal of pressure there. Pokey Chapman just helping Ajavon back on their feet. Great sportsmanship shown. And Kuta Stonescu closely guarding Augustus there. Stonescu had a cracking game against Good Angels Kasici that got them to this position. Just as Targoviste looked like they were kind of getting back into it. There's that girl again, Becky Hammond, with another big three. Becky Hammond on to the 20-point mark. Matic on to Tikhonenko. Becky Hammond once more. Into Dupree. Just turns gracefully, picks a spot, glides it in for the two. And you can just sense the atmosphere is starting to calm a little as the home crowd can feel that this game might be in the bag. Stonescu unlucky from range. Dupree picks up the rebound and moves it forward. Augustus. I think the foul there was by Matti Ajavon. Augustus just shifted her weight. We'll go again with Augustus from the side court. They're trying to feed Natalia Vieri, but Milkovic comes away with it. Exchanges passes with Matic. Here's Ajavon, drives hard into the paint. Closely watched by Candice Dupree and draws the foul. Sparta 84, Targoviste 68. See a quick replay there of the foul by Candice Dupree against Ajavon. Ajavon, good with the first one. She'll go again. Can't quite make the second. Natalia Vieri sweeps up. Here's Simone Augustus. Eliakova tried for a big three, but no joy. Matic was back there helping out. Here's Milkovic. Drives hard. She's caught there by a combination of Hammond and Vieru. There was Hammond with a stray arm, just right across the chest there. So it's Milkovic. As Targoviste returned to the free throw line in quick succession. And that's solid from Marja Milkovic. Here's Becky Hammond. And Milkovic straight away. This time guilty of the foul. She picks up Hammond. Hammond looks okay. Augustus into Hammond for Sparta. Lovely blind pass there from Hammond. Tries for the big three. Oh, what a three that is! Almost from nowhere. Absolutely brilliant technique from Becky Hammond. Takes on a 23 points. And almost all of her threes this evening have been quite glorious. And Milkovic retaliates with 1-3 of her own. Bit of time and space. Augustus couldn't really get near her. Candice Dupree tries to feed her, and here's Ajavon with all the time in the world. Takes the easy two. Keen to get going as the clock's ticking down. Final 4 minutes of this fourth quarter. Sparta with an 11-point lead. Targoviste going to need a scoring run. They're going to inject any kind of momentum back into this final period. Evgenia Belikova will get us underway as Claudia Pop re-enters the action. Becky Hammond. Oh, Simone Augustus, lovely technique. Just drops the shoulder. Gives herself that couple of yards, is all she needs. Ivanka Matic completely left for dead on that occasion. So if you're just joining us, this is the FIBA Euroleague for women. It's the first game in the playoff between Sparta and Targoviste. Sparta currently with a good lead, 11 points. Just over 3 minutes left. Plenty of other action this evening on FIBA Europe TV. Stay tuned, and here's Ajavon with another breakaway. Oh, can't quite finish it off that time. But Ajavon makes up with it, dispossessing Augustus. Here's Claudia Pop. Claiming from the foul, but no joy from the officiator. Becky Hammond, plenty of experience now. It's winding down the clock. 7 seconds on the shot clock. 5. Gonna have to get it away quickly. They do. They make it. Lovely stuff from Candice Dupree. Takes her to the 20-point mark. Technique honed from years and years of practice. Didn't let her down even when the pressure was on. Beliakova, guilty of the foul on that occasion. Confirmation there of 4 team fouls apiece. Here's Claudia Pop, just inside the arc, manages to get the 2. Takes their team onto the 80-point mark. 11 points, the difference in Sparta's favour. Ruzanova trying her luck from distance. No joy, and it's Maja Milkovic that comes away with it. What can she do? Manages to find Matic. Matic successful. Just inside the arc for another 2. .80 seconds left in this game. 9 points to lead. Sparta going to be happy here just to run down the clock. Beats Natalia Viru, but she can't quite get a hold of it. Quite a lot of close attention there from Ivanka Matic. Natalia Viru has been exceptional this evening, both in defence and offence. Really controlled the low posts. Milkovic for Targoviste. Looks to feed Matic. She was crowded out, this time by Natalia Viru. Yep, Viru just resting her hand on the shoulders of Matic. So Matic will go from the line. Unfortunately, Ivanka Matic unable to reduce the deficit. 40 seconds left. 9 points the difference. Dupree for the home side. No, can't quite get it. Matic and Ajavon combine. Ajavon, great hands. Change of pace, but... And there's a 2. It's Maja Milkovic gets in on the action. Too little, too late though. Is it? 7 points the lead. And here we are. Sparta will just wind this shot clock down. Kachenko into Dupree. Blocked off by Matic, and here's Ajavon. But no, too late. Final buzzer's gone. Sparta and KM Vinoya have beaten their visitors, Municipal Targoviste. 91 points to 84. So in the end, it did go with the form book, but certainly the first half looked like there might have been an upset. It was really just that third period from the Russians. Totally dominated, got on a scoring run, and Targoviste were unable to stop them. And then really from there, the final quarter was a little bit processional as both teams kind of exchanged scoring blows, but neither really been able to make any kind of difference. And so there we have it. Sparta continue their winning run, and they'll go into the second of these games playoffs on Friday, the return match in Targoviste. Looking to finish it off. But there's a lot to be proud of for Targoviste tonight. They were in this game for a long period of time, and with a fervent home support on Friday, who knows what they're capable of achieving. And there's a victorious coach there, Pokey Chapman. She'll be happy with that, but maybe a few questions for her side to answer. So thank you for joining us here on FIBA Europe TV. Stay tuned throughout the evening and the rest of the week. There's plenty more action from the Euroleague for women.